that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be bringing you another top 5, and this is going to be top 5 most overpowered Gobblegums. Now, I know this is a really controversial topic because, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. These Gobblegums, no matter which way you look at it, yes, they can be like helpful for speed runs and stuff like that, but they do break the game. They do break the core way Zombies was originally like made to be able to play, you know. And you really like, I know everyone's like say, oh, just don't use the Gobblegums. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, but they are in the game and people are gonna use them, you know. Like, yes, YouTubers, like a lot of bigger YouTubers, they have the money to spend and they have like 100 perkaholics and all this, and others don't. But really, guys, I mean, I have a mate, he has 1 perkaholic, and unless he's going for a high round or something, every game he'll just close up, and that's what everyone does. Even the YouTubers that have 100 perkaholics still close the app. So there's always going to be in the game, and people are always going to use him. But anyway, guys, let's get right into our top 5, number 5 spot. Coming in our number 5 spot, guys, this is Emulation Liquidation. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, you know what? Is this really, like, in the top 5 of the most overpowered Gobblegums on Black Ops 3? And yes, yeah, it is, guys. Because back in the day, we only had a box. You know, the objective was buy a gun off the wall, get some points, and go hit the box. And you could either get like an SMR or a Raygun Mark II. But on Black Ops 3, as you can see, I've spawned in the spawn room. You pop this, and you get 12 box hits, 12 whole box hits. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a decent weapon in those like 12 whole box hits. I just don't see, like, yeah, it's a really good idea. It's great for speed runs. It makes it fun. But if you're that person that uses it every game, you do not realize, like, if you were to pop like a perkaholic, a shopping free, an emulation, that's like half the meaning of the game done. Like, if you're only popping it on a normal average game, like, you've just basically completed the you're set, boy. You're set. All you got to do now is pack a punch, and you know you barely don't have to do that anymore because the guns are so powerful. I just don't see. I feel like, yeah, it's a really good way, but I feel like you should only get 1 from it. I don't see why you get 3, because that is like a long ass time to hit the box, like 90 seconds. It's just, I don't know, guys. It just seems a bit overpowered, but we all love it. So that's going to be our number 5, guys. Coming in for our number 4 spot, guys, this is going to be Power Vacuum, a very, very new Gobblegum, recently added in with Zombie Chronicles. Now, this Gobblegum, I have to say, it was a lot worse. I feel like they've kind of nerfed it a little bit because it doesn't seem as crazy as it was. But anyway, for you guys that don't know, Power Vacuum basically makes it so there's no drop limit. Because in Zombies, there's actually a cap of how many drops you can get per round. Now, you don't notice it in low rounds, but around 100, 4 drops a round is not good, because sometimes it can be like an hour round. It's just crazy. So what this basically means is, instead of getting 4 to 5 drops round, it removes that cap and also doubles the chance of getting a drop. So yeah, it's basically like speed run, like with steroids. Like, it's basically like it lasts for 5 rounds, right? Now just imagine the sheer like drop rate of that for 5 rounds. You can get from like 95 to 100 like easy. You got nukes, insta kills, max ammos, death machines. It's absolutely crazy. Now, honestly, I think it's been nerfed a little bit. Don't quote me on that because I'm not too sure. But as the time I'm making this video, it doesn't seem as crazy as I've seen it before. But nevertheless, it's still crazy, and it kind of breaks the game because you don't have to have any skill. You don't have to have any skill. Like, the gameplay, like in this gameplay, it's still overpowered, but like it's nowhere near as powered as I've seen like other gameplay. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be our number 4 spot for sure. Coming in at number 3, our number 3 spot, guys, this is gonna be Near Death Experience. Now, another surprise, surprise, new Gobblegum with Zombie Chronicles. This one is actually truly game breaking. It only lasts for 3 rounds, so I know you're probably thinking, well, that's not too bad, you know, like 3 rounds, you know, it's not too bad. There's worse Gobblegums. But guess what, guys? Boss fights, yeah, those things that are incredibly difficult sometimes, that people don't know it. They don't change the rounds. Yeah, the round doesn't change. You get this Gobblegum in a boss fight, as you can see here, you can't die. I have no technique to what I'm doing. I'm just running around in circles and doing it, being as cocky as I want, because I know I cannot die. This Gobblegum, no matter how way you look at it, no matter what, it truly is game breaking. You don't have to do anything. You don't even need perks, basically. You don't even need perks. The only perk you'll need is Quick Revive, and you can't die. You physically can possibly not die with this Gobblegum. And when you're with co-op, someone just needs to run past you, and it revives you, and you have all your perks. All your perks. Just think about that. And on solo, this is where it's really broken. With Quick Revive, it counts as a player reviving you. So Area 51, a boss fight, anywhere, there's 3 rounds, you cannot die. It's physically impossible. You could play this with no thumbs and you're not going to die. And that's why this Gobblegum is so overpowered. And, you know, really, it could be in there, but because of the 3 round cap, it's not as game breaking as the other ones. But anyway, guys, that's the number 3 spot. Coming in at number 2, guys, this is going to be the Gobblegum that probably single-handedly destroys the whole point of your average classic zombie game. Now, everyone remembers Kino to Turn, for example, classic map, been on this channel a lot, but you spawn in, and you know what, you got to save up. You might have to get an M14, you know, you buy Quick Revive, get a couple more points, you buy the door, get a couple more points, couple more rounds, open the next door, maybe you get an MP40, get another perk here and there if you want to. Then let's go for Jug, man. Let's go for Jug. And then you can pack a punch. With this Gobblegum, you don't need to do that, because your friend or you can just spawn in the map, go over to the Gobblegum for free, and then open the whole map. On some maps, do a whole rotation, open the whole map, and pack a punch, and maybe get some perks. Now that is truly game breaking. You don't have to use shopping free, but people do. People do use it. I personally don't use it. I only use it if I'm going for speed runs, high rounds, just to, because that's what it's for. But this, for if you're just trying to play an average classic game of zombies, kind of just defeats the whole object. You know, that whole 30 minutes of gameplay of getting set up is now gone. Because you can also use it to hit the box for free. You can use it to hit the Gobblegum. Like a small enough map, like, I don't know, say like Shino, you could open up the whole map and then hit the Gobblegum for free until you get Perkaholic. And that is probably going to be our number 1, and you guys just knew that was coming. But anyway, guys, let's get into that classic number 1. Okay, guys, this is it. This is the one that you all probably have guessed was going to be our number 1 spot, Perkaholic. Whew. This Gobblegum single-handedly probably ruins the whole rest of your game. You can spawn in the map, and zombies used to be like Origins for example. You spawn in, you do the generator, you get that double points, and you try and get all the points you can possibly get. And now you've got to turn on all those generators, and you've got to get all the perks like Juggernog. You've got to turn on the generator. But with this Gobblegum, you don't have to do any of that. You don't have to turn on any of the generators. You don't have to worry about getting Jug. You don't have to worry about doing this, because you can use shopping free. Like our number 2 spot, you can go around and open the whole map, or at least get up to the church, which is pretty much all you need for those first few rounds. Then you can go ahead and get Perkaholic, all your perks. Then you can just use Crate Power or Wall Power, pack a punch, and then get the staffs, you're golden. The whole game, probably within like 20 minutes, you could probably do it easy. And it just, for that reason, it just destroys the whole purpose of what we love. The classic way to play zombies. Great for speed runs, great for Easter egg challenges, great for high rounds. But for those people that use it every single game, it just gets a bit boring to watch. Because you don't have to think, oh, he's going to have to clutch it to get Jug, he's going to have to do this. No, he's going to pop Perkaholic, and that's going to be it. And it's just truly, it's kind of sad, guys, but and I kind of just wish it didn't exist. You know, like playing Origins on the the PS4, it's just not the same. You know, it's just not the same. Like, I used to love playing it on VO2, but it just doesn't play right on Black Ops 3 with these Gobblegums. You don't have to use it, but people do. There is always going to be people out there that have access to that many Gobblegums, and people that are going to use it. And that's why it comes in at our #1 spot, guys, because unfortunately, we all love it, but it is truly game breaking. Like, game breaking as in it just ruins the whole way to play zombies, because everyone wants Perkaholic. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I do love all of these Gobblegums. They are a great addition, but they are just overpowered. You know, you can't really argue with that. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've loved making it, and I'll catch you in the next one.